right, so now we're gonna go for our first inaugural lefties lean in segment. Or Doug, do you have a name you want to call it?
We can call it a lefty lean in. Lefty lean in.
Lefty
Yeah, I
lean
like
in.
it.
All right,
I
so
like
now
that. I
Douglas
like that.
Blake's gonna talk to us about all the great left-handed players in the game.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna give my starting five, but I'm also give a let's see, what I'm gonna call it, honorable mention. My honorable mention, I'm gonna give it to my boy that's playing for the Spurs, Harper. He coming off the bench, doing what he needs to do. He's been helping out. When Wemby got hurt, he definitely came off the bench and dropped like 27. Just been hooping, playing his role, doing what he needs to do, getting everything situated for that. And then we're gonna go with my top five. Going in number five, Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre playing playing a role. Even though Phoenix is, I mean not Phoenix, but the Sixers, they're not winning as much as they want to, but he's playing his role, scoring whenever he needs to, playing good defense. Um, I'm just glad he's doing what he needs to do. When he was with Charlotte, he was averaging like 20, but he
Another
played with the
former
Wizards.
Wizard,
Yep,
Kelly.
played with the Wizards. He was hooping, yeah, and played a good game, especially when they were playing in Boston. He played a good role in that game and helped out whenever he was in the corners shooting threes.
Yeah. Whenever
Cause
he was smacking Kelly Olynyk,
yeah, yeah,
that was a good
yeah,
series. Like the Wizards moved up in the draft to get this
just to get
guy.
him. Yep, yep.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go with number four, Luke Kennard. I was definitely not expecting him to hoop like that, but he's been hooping. He's been shooting the lights out, been doing what he needs to do. And, LeBron's been finding him and he's been shooting. He's been knocking the threes down, playing his role. We might not see him as much when Austin Reeves come back, but he did what he needed to do while he was playing. Um, and then number three, I'm gonna go with Jalen.
He was
Yeah,
huge. Yeah, Kennard was a huge reason
yeah,
that the Lakers won those
yep.
first few
That first two
games.
games, yep. That first two games, yep. And then I was like I said, I was just thinking that one game was gonna be just the one game that they wasn't paying him no attention, letting him score. But they still were playing him in the second game, but he still did what he needed to do. So I'm gonna give a shout out to the other lefty. Number three, we're gonna go with Julius Randle. He does what he's doing, playing defense, getting shots. Sometimes when he plays, you can tell that he's like chilling more than anything and letting the game come to him. But it's I had got mad with him a couple of times because I know Anthony Edwards got mad with him too because he wasn't playing defense or doing something wasn't right. But once I seen what he was doing, he was luring them into certain things, and he's he's a lot better to guard Joker compared to Nas Reed because he's a little bit more bulkier, but you know he's been getting his buckets in and doing what he needs to do far as helping the team win. And
He's also been like a raging bull with his
yeah, with his
almost an all
elbows.
out brawl.
Yeah, yeah.
I was worried for everyone's life.
Just know
Yeah,
he'll be the one that you need to deal with when it comes to fighting anybody.
he's a strong dude.
And then number two, I'm gonna go with James Harden. Even though the last game he had a bad game, but he's still getting over 20 points. Still passing the ball, doing what he needs to do. Expecting him to have a double double tonight when they play against Toronto. But we'll see how he does. And then going number one, gonna go with
Oh, sorry, I just said started choking for some reason. Not sure.
that's why he's not number
Mention of
one.
James
That's
Harden.
why he's not number one. But number one, we're gonna go with Jalen Brunson. He's leading the team. He's playing outstanding. He finds
Leading the team to a 2-2.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
Hey, he's gonna snap back out of it. He's gonna snap back out of it, and we're gonna see how it turns out tonight too. Also, when he plays, as long as I can tell him is pass the ball a little bit more. They're going to expect you to shoot and everything. So find somebody that's going to be wide open. There's somebody's open, or play off the ball. If anything, he's very good off the ball instead of coming up the court. Because I mean, most time when he comes up the court with the ball, it's a slow pace, and he's all the thing he's doing is waiting for the pick and roll. Um, he's good with the pick and roll, but once they start to understand how to play that pick and roll, they're going to catch him. But he still finds ways to make shots, bring the team back, do whatever it needs to be done to take advantage of it. But I just need Brunson to play a little bit better on defense, be a little bit more aggressive, try not to get crossed up as much. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with my top five lefties of this series.